Good morning, everyone. Well, it's morning here in beautiful Jamaica. It is February 28th and it's a Friday. Welcome to my channel, Stacy Personally Gardening. It is February 28th and today I'll be giving you an updated garden tour. Why don't you join me? So, unlike other garden tours where I have started at the back, this morning I decided to start at the front. Right here you can see what is appearing to be grass, lawn grass. The hedgings were not planted by me but by my neighbor, but of course it's the border, so I am trying to catch up with the beauty of her yard. This is the space where Jules is. If you saw my last video, Jules went through quite a bit of an ordeal. So this structure was set up to help to provide her with some shade and protection from the wind. Nevertheless, I had to remove all her blossoms and the little mangoes that were actually growing. You can check out the previous video to see what was done. All right, so moving on, I'm going to be going to this side, which is the front of the house. And here's my little garden. Nothing has changed here. It's just filling out a lot more. That's the plan, for all of here to be filled out with the crown of thorns and this beautiful pinkish coral color. And I also want the snake plants to completely fill out the back, but it's taking its time and I don't mind. Coming around to this side, more crown of thorns, because they do really well in the dry and hot climate, in much the same way like lizards do. Yes, they have just really exploded, but let me ignore the lizard and show you my new addition. It's a desert rose, and guess what? I kind of took too long to water it, so this leaf started yellowing. They don't need a lot of water each week. This one is young, so I kind of forgot to water it. It's been a really busy week as well, and it's already sending out new leaves, so I am happy about that. I'm not sure if this is the best place for it, because this section gets a lot of sun. Yes, the desert rose thrives in sun, but I'm wondering if it's too small to be getting all that intense heat. But I'll continue to watch it. I watered it last night, so it should bounce back quite well. Okay, nothing new here. Just my aloe getting really fluffy. Yes. So now here we are to my new little toy, if I can call it that. This is my nursery. People, this thing has gone through so much already in the short time it's been set up. All right, so these are half pallets that I had gotten from a friend, and I've gotten a little crazy with the whole nursery setup, because I like to plant things and I like to see them grow, and I hate throwing seeds away. But maybe I have gone a little overboard. But it is so exciting to see things grow. I don't know. What do you think? All right, so in here we have an ever expanding collection of things, you see. All right, let's start with, and let me say, all the tomato suckers you are seeing was prompted by the gardening group that I'm a part of and their need for tomato suckers. So I've actually been selling these because, as you guys know, I've got tons and tons of tomato plants, right? Overladen with tomatoes. All right, so Let me take it from here. So this cardboard that you're seeing here, and this cardboard, it's the breeze that it is helping to protect the plants from, because the breeze just terrifies them during the daytime, especially when I'm not here. So I had to do something. All right, so everything in here is just tomato suckers, just tomatoes. But now they want sweet peppers. I do not remember what I put in here, so I have to wait until it starts to grow. Over here, we have papaya, and apple seeds. Okay, yeah, I'm reminding myself. In here, nothing but callaloo, because my callaloo bed right now really needs to be changed out. I might have to choose a different location as well, but the callaloo, the bases are so thick right now, and yeah, I don't know. I just think I need to prepare a new set. And some persons have been asking me for callaloo suckers, including my mom, so I decided to just grow some. That's a lot, actually. Here is I believe it should be an East Indian mango tree that I got from a fellow gardener in the group that I'm a part of. Here I still have 2 June plum trees growing. Where am I putting them? I don't know, because I do have 1 June plum tree already. All right, I think I put some pomegranate seeds in this container. I don't quite remember, so we will have to wait. Over there, I don't remember either. Wanna do a laugh. Anyway, let's go to where I do know what's happening, and it's in this seed tray here. All right, so here already springing up, so I realized that peas and beans, they tend to germinate quickly. So we have gungo peas here. Good time to start planting them, I heard, is in March, but you know, I started a little bit earlier because I intend to use them as a kind of barrier against the breeze. That's my plan for it, as well as to be able to eat gungo for the Christmas. I have parsley in here. I have not been successful in germinating that. I have sweet pepper, 2 sets of sweet pepper here, and this is really going to be for sale, along with a couple for myself, because a lot of people have been asking for sweet pepper. Here, marigold. I've been trying to get back some marigold for the longest while, and finally I am seeing some sign of growth. All right, the other sections are sweet bean. These are flowers. All of these are going to be flowers. Shasta daisy, sweet William, lavender. I have not been successful with that either. And this, onion. I totally forgot about the onion seeds that I got from my cousin. I'm just going to be trying with that again, so you can see some growth here. That one is also coming up. So things are happening in the nursery, but boy, I tell you, I have to be protecting these like crazy. All right, back to something more familiar, which is the back window garden. Yes, they are looking lovely. People, the place has been really dry, so I've actually had to water these a couple times because the leaves were not looking very healthy. I can't believe how dry it is over here. It's so dry since February. Not much rain at all. All right, here we have my tomatoes. They just keep going up, and I've been having lots of critters. Yeah, I decided not to pick it, and see it's actually starting to ripen. But man, the critters have been devouring the fruit, and I'm like, hey, okay, you're welcome to have some. Well, not really, but I can't do anything about it. So yeah, look at the bounty. Look at what's happening. Look at all the fruit that's there. So if you notice this stick, oh my gosh, this stick I had to put in after this stick down here, right? So that's the first stick down there, and now this stick is all the way up here, and the plant is just going up. So guys, if you have sticks, that you want to give me, please, I welcome them. This one needs a new support. It has grown way past the stick. This one is going up, 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 up towards the stick. Here is my sweet pepper. The sweet pepper gave me one big sweet pepper, which I picked from here. Now, the other blossoms basically blew off, like totally, right? And what remains has not been pollinated there, so I know that's going to fall off. But like all the blossoms, they just, the wind has been just terrible. But I guess that is a part of the process, right? Now in here is a pear seed, and I must say I don't know what else I put in here, you know, because here's a seed over here, but this thing is growing right here. I remember putting some other things in there, but I can't honestly say what. So we're just going to have to wait and see. That seems to be my new mantra these days. Wait and see. Wait and see. I actually picked some tomatoes already this morning. Mostly red, because these days I have to decide whether I want to share everything with the critters or not. All right, in here we have, oh my gosh, look at them. Star fruit or jumbilin. I don't know, and why I don't know is because I don't know. I didn't know there was a difference actually between star fruit and jumbilin. So I had just bought some from the market and I planted them. I don't remember what I put in here again. Lord help me. I wonder if these were the apple seeds. Well, we're gonna find out when the time is right. I need to stop doing that. Oh well. Let us move on. Let us move on. And I guess I can go this way in the garden. We still have some sorrel happening. Still having a few sorrels. But also you will notice like big empty patches of space, because yesterday I just tugged on a few, and once they were loose enough and came up in my hand, I just took them out and put them towards the back wall. I clearly did not get to put them all away. Here is the callaloo patch. I have eaten, I have given away. I still have callaloo in my fridge, but I think it's time basically to start looking to change these out. This is the base. The circumference is wide. Is wide. That's all I can say. I actually need to trim these up, prune these, so they can concentrate on probably 3 or 4 of these to get some bigger callaloo. Cause right now them just a maga down. Honestly, them a maga down, and yeah, I still have worms dealing with. Yep. Still got them. I haven't had the time. I have ashes from how long? From last year, and I just have not had the time to even use them. So I cannot say anything when the caterpillars are eating away. Recently I got an idea about spraying them with coffee. I can't say what the impact has been, honestly. All right, here we have our onion still growing. I don't think I put the onion in the best soil. Wow, look at that. I don't think it's supposed to be exposing, you know. I might have to cover it over, but I need to do some research on onions. Anybody know anything about onion? I don't have a clue. Yeah. Here is spinach. I also don't have a clue about the spinach, but I had gotten this from my mom, who had bought it from the store, I think. And I saw it and I thought it might grow, and it has been growing. I have 2 pieces, this piece and this piece, right? So I don't even know what that pretty color there is. No idea, but I love to see things grow, and they're growing, so I'm not complaining. The other thing that's happening in here is I have allowed this callaloo to go to seed. But I don't need any more callaloo right now, so I don't know what I'm about. Look at this. Can you see all the laciness that's happening? I have really just not been in the garden. I've been so busy, no joke. So I have to kind of deal with this over the weekend, so I don't have the infestation spreading. All right, so this remains the callaloo bed area. I think I might change it out and plant something else here, because the soil nutrients, you know, each plant really kind of needs different types of nutrients, and I think the callaloo has probably exhausted whatever nutrients it has needed in this space, so it's time to try and relocate them and put something else here. I don't know what else could go here, not yet. All right, so here we have the sorrel. That is Junie. I don't know if you're seeing Junie very well, but Junie is very sparse. Junie cannot offer any shade, and I need a tree or plant or shrub along this border that can offer shade, or rather where the tires are, that can offer shade. Right where that green bottle is my border going down, because the wind comes from this direction and just hits everything, nothing is spared, right? So Junie herself has not been spared. Look at the bees. What him doing there? You see the bee? I don't know what he's doing right there. Anyway, Junie is showing new growth, which is wonderful, because I had started getting concerned, right? Because it just shed everything, all the leaves and everything just shed off, and I was like, what? See, he just, you know, I was enjoying doing that too, you know, just running my hand along it and allowing the leaves to fall off. But then I'm like, why is it losing all the leaves? I have no idea. Anyway, here's my fever grass, doing very well in the tire. And when I say in the tire, it's like the tire has offered it some protection, so it has been growing exponentially better than its counterpart all the way over there. Pineapple still doing its thing. Basil still doing its thing. I haven't been using basil much though. The rosemary still has not shown me any signs of coming back, so I might just uproot that and try and get something else. Here we have the leaf of life. I don't pay them much mind, you know. Some of them are not even buried. Termites go in here and ravish it, but it's because I'm not using it, and it, you know, it's just holding its own. I just leave it to do what it wants to do. This, on the other hand, was completely ravished by termites, where I had to just pull up everything, add some soil, and keep some cuttings from what I was able to salvage of this French thyme, so it's not as bushy and fluffy as I'm used to seeing it. And here I can only assume that this is going to be seed, but I have no idea because I've never seen this before, and everybody usually just plants this from a stalk or a cutting, you know, a stem, right? Okay, so here we still have some sorrel going on, which is great because I think it has been really good for my body. I've been drinking sorrel quite often, you know, since this year started, and I think it has some great benefits for my body. Okay, here is Mr. Soursop. A lot of leaves because I gave a fellow gardener some, but I didn't realize she was picking them all from the same side. So yeah, but I thank it for its service. Yes. Banana tree is still going on. Pineapple is still there, not troubling anyone, not being stepped on. Finally, papaya trees are still in the running. I've been eating small papayas from these and larger papayas from the other trees. My yard is completely overrun with lizards. Maybe that's a good sign, I don't know. What it is also completely overrun by are aphids. So if you look at that, I need to spray this before they just spread all over in the yard, right? And I'm not sure why they love to go on the new growth. So annoying. But I'm grateful for the new growth on my Artenique orange tree, you know, and it just pushes up. Oh, more aphids. Ugh. It just pushes up these things randomly on the branches. Look at that. Just random. Well, random to me, but not for the plant. All right. Planting trees continue to soar all the way up in the sky. No shoots as yet, so I'm just waiting patiently. Okay, nothing is happening here really, but here are lots and lots of tomatoes. I have not even been treating the plants for the white flies. I have just not had the time, people. No time whatsoever. All right, here's the back. Mr. Aki tree is still going on, still holding his own, sending up new branches. So there's still life going on despite all the breeze and everything that has been hitting everything and everyone. I am a little concerned about this coconut tree. After being whacked a few times, I'm not sure if it is actually coming to or it's going. Yeah, but what's happening here? Nothing much. I need to do a lot of work to remove some of those dead planting leaves and so on. Just clean up the space a bit. Not sure when that's happening. This Aki tree, Mama Aki tree, has been growing. See, look at where the stick is. Right here, right there, and look at where the tree is. So yeah, anybody got time? All right, this coconut tree has been doing really well, so I'm happy for that. That area, I'm not sure what I'm gonna plant there, but I've kind of been, you know, turning the soil, added some decaying matter in there. I want to add some fertilizer, some chicken manure in it, but not yet until I've decided what is going to be planted there, right? Hopefully maybe sweet pepper or something. I don't know yet. All right, this is still the compost. The pumpkin vine is still doing its thing, but nothing has come to light. But I'm just leaving it, you know. It's like nice ground cover to keep the papaya tree cool and to provide extra nutrition or nutrients, because I still throw some kitchen scraps here. We have almond trees growing right now. I'm seeing at least 2 of these and it does look like almond. Of course I will not allow it to grow. This looks like a weed. Yeah. I had thrown some leaf alive here as well, and that is growing. I'm going to remove that. However, I see some citrus growing in here as well, which will be removed. I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe there is somebody who would want a tree. Why so many almond trees? Here's another almond tree. Here's another almond tree. What? Boy, almond catch easy. Is that another almond tree? No, sir. Alright, I hope it's really not almond, but I don't see what else it could be. Anyway, so that is that. Papayas, they take so long to ripen. Them take long, man, not telling a lie. I think I picked one this morning. It was really small. So how it has been ripening is from the bottom up, right? So now these have actually changed color somewhat, you know, so they're not as green as they were before, right? They are slowly changing color. Like this one, I'm allowing this to stay on the tree a little bit more, and I hope no pests get to it before moi. All right, there's one of my lime trees doing very well. Sending out new branches always. More sorrel. Yeah. Another pineapple. My almond tree. Only put out one almond and I have not seen any more. But that's so. Oh, lies I tell. Oh, I just spotted. Is that a, oh my gosh, look. Oh my gosh. I was just going to say it has not put out any more almonds, but look there. Oh my gosh. That is so nice. I really hope, I really hope that it will taste good. That is important for me, that the almond actually tastes good, because I will eat them, you know. That's my plan, to eat them. All right, here's the smallest of the ackee tree, doing very well, sending out lots and lots of new shoots. That's awesome. More tomatoes. So you see, I really don't need any tomato suckers, you know, but I will plant maybe a couple new ones, you know, in preparation for the next set of plants, succession planting, as it were, because I don't know how long these are going to continue to produce, but they have been doing really well. All of them, whether those that are in the full sun or those who are in semi-shade closer to the house. All right, this is, oh, see that? That's a ugly caterpillar. Beautiful butterfly, ugly caterpillar. And this is my grapefruit tree, I believe. Yes, I believe so. All right, my arugula overtaking the yard. So guys, I am not short of greens. I have callaloo to eat and I have arugula to eat in terms of green leafy vegetables, and I cannot eat them all. Now arugula, most people don't know about it, so it's not something I can give away, right? It can be eaten raw, it can be stir fried. I sometimes put it in my sandwich, you know, like you would use lettuce. It has a little bit of a spice, but it's really nice, not too much. You can cut it up and add it to other salads, like other lettuce salads and so on. It's really very useful, but people don't know about it, so maybe I need to focus on letting more people know what arugula is all about. Here's my one string bean plant. All I've been doing is picking off the string beans and eating them right from the garden. Okay, beetroot does not like the sun, people, so I am grateful for this other lime tree here that has been offering some shade, because the other beetroots that were along here, they just did not make it. The sun was too much on them. This is the contraption that you see here. I set it up just yesterday and I got some good ants bites setting that up. That is to protect these two sweet pepper plants. These have also lost all their blossoms because of the wind. These two are smaller in size than the other sweet pepper over there, right? Because they had no shade. They had no shade and they were just being boxed about by the breeze with no protection. So that little contraption is you know, a work in progress. Still have lots of sorrel over here that we're gonna enjoy. Okay, I think it's time for me to wrap up basically, but I want to show you this before I move on. This is my compost, my other compost, my real compost with nothing growing in it, because anything that starts to grow I destroy. All right, and I add all my kitchen scraps and whatever in here, and I turn it and I water it as well, not every day, to keep it moist, to help it to break down. From time to time I allow it to be dried out, and then I will also cover it back to allow it to break down. Yeah, so that's what's been happening in the garden. More tomatoes over here. I am not short of tomatoes, so I have been eating them as a snack. This is my other little basil. So I am still doing well in the yard. The garden is still producing. The garden is still producing. I don't need to go over there. That's just more soil. Yeah. But there's one other addition that I have not decided on where to put yet, and it is this tuna plant. I have had it for the better part of 2 weeks, but I have not been able to identify where in the yard I should put it. What do you think? Please let me know where you think I should put it. That was a really long garden update. I did not enjoy that one, honestly. But thank you for checking it out. I did ask a few questions in it. I hope you're able to give me some answers in the comments. I really need your help as I continue on this journey of growing what I eat and eating what I grow. This is Stacy, Personally Gardening, saying goodbye for now. God bless you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Put a comment below this. Check out the description.